Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. So today I thought let me do a quick reading on what can you expect during the solar eclipse in the 6 planets lining up. So this will be short and simple. I'm going to pick 2 piles and let's see what the cards have to say. So pile 1, you can be this pink rose quartz, and pile 2, you can be this yellow tumble, right? So I'll give you a few minutes to decide and then we'll start. I'll also pull an oracle card each for the piles to see what they have to say. So let's get on with it. Pile 1, those of you who have chosen the pink rose quartz tumble, let's see what the cards have to say. What can you expect today and in the coming few days with this Surya Grahan and planetary alignments and changes taking place astrologically. We've all heard of the earthquake in Thailand and a volcano erupting in Bali. So definitely major changes are happening, which were expected because this is a Mars year. So definitely there was going to be a lot of action. So let's see, pile 1, what can you expect today and in the next few days? Those of you who've chosen the pink rose quartz. Interesting reading, and I'm not actually very surprised. Pile 1, you need to maintain your balance, which can be difficult during these cosmic events. You need to guard against either holding on too tightly or giving too much, is what I'm seeing. With all these changes happening, I see a lot of things hidden from you. When I see the moon card at a time like this, what I see is a lot of things which normally made sense to you will not make sense to you. Okay, you will not be able to understand things in their entirety. You will only partially or relatively read situations. You won't be able to read them in a neutral or balanced manner. So you need to guard against maintaining your balance and defend against your emotions being overwhelming. You need to communicate rather than just keep things bottled up inside of you, right? And this is especially true when it comes to past events. There a lot of us, unfortunately, do end up carrying a lot of memories, a lot of bondage, traumas, situations from childhood. A lot of those may also come up for you. And anything that happens in your life is going to happen very, very quickly with the Page of Wands here. So yes, for pile 1, it's a very clear indication. Focus on being in alignment with yourself. Don't worry about the world around you. You need to find your balance. You need to find your alignment. You cannot flip out into over giving or selfishly not giving. You need to guard your emotions and you need to defend how you will react. You need to respond rather than react, and you will not be able to see situations clearly for what they are. You will only see them in a relative manner. So at the moment, I would say lie low, focus on a little meditation, maybe a little bit of yoga, play some Hanuman Chalisa or any mantras or japs you believe in your home, and it will go a long way in helping you maintain your equilibrium. So that's what I have for you, pile 1. In case anybody wants an in-depth analysis or personal reading, you can always reach out to me. My number is always there in the description, or in case I'm busy with readings, Sangeeta can always set up an appointment for you. Now let's move to pile 2. Those of you who had chosen the yellow quartz. Oh, I forgot. I also wanted to pull a oracle card. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say for pile 1. Let's see what guidance they have for you. So I want to ideally pull one. Let's see what they have to say before we move on to pile 2. Brilliant. You are on your way to creating a new life, a life you have always wanted. But as they say, often the darkest hour comes becomes after dawn, right? So there are certain trials and tribulations we as humanity may have to go through. And see, this card actually resonates with what I was just feeling. You will come to the edge. You will feel pushed before the new life can manifest. And let's pull one more card. Okay, and you need to clean it up. I think the oracle cards couldn't be more clearer. A new life is on its way, but before we reach the new life, you will be pushed to the edge, which is similar in theme with what the tarot was saying, and you need to clean up your act. So I hope this helps. And now let me move to pile number 2. Those of you who had chosen the yellow tumble, what is it that you can expect during the solar eclipse and the lining of the planets, and how those energies are going to affect you? I am not pulling the piles from any, astrological perspective. Just go with the crystal that resonates for you. Some of you may resonate with both, and both messages are for you. And some of you may not resonate at all, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe the next reading will be for you. So what can pile 2, those of you who have pulled the yellow tumble, expect during the time of this solar eclipse and planets lining up and changing houses? We are fortunate in India. They are saying it is not really visible and it will not affect us too much, but a solar eclipse is not considered a positive astronomical event in our Vedic studies. Pile 2, it seems your message is also coming through very, very clearly. Okay. Wow. Interestingly, both the piles had the overall card as the King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. The master card in your reading is illusion and delusion. You may flip out into a sense of grandiosity. That's the word that's coming. Oh, I have all these options. I can do so many things. And this can be especially true when it comes to other people. Partnerships in your life, friendships. It can also be love situations. Please do not delude yourself or others. And this is not something, you're going to consciously do. It's just the way the energies are operating. There's a lot of, there are a lot of veils in place right now. We cannot really see correctly. Hence, please follow your intuition, right? And this goes for both men and women. Try and be guided from within. Wait and watch. Wait and watch. Try and be balanced, in how much you give. And with this case, in this pile, with what I'm seeing is not really balance. I see you giving too much. You giving too much in a love relationship or a love connection because you are deluding yourself, or you are living in an illusionary reality. It's like as if you've lost your senses, so to speak, or taken leave of your senses. That's the sentence I was looking with. And you're expecting some great miracles to happen, but that is illusionary. That is not the truth. You need to remain stable in your power, right? And with the King of Cups here, what he is saying is you need to be quiet. You need to quieten your emotions, right? Yes, you can feel, but you don't always need to be very verbal about it. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Magician, which clearly tells me you are more than capable of getting beyond these veils. Yes, see, again, further confirms the intuition I was getting for pile 2. Your emotions are going to be very, very strong during this time. So please, it's important you keep a check on them in case if you're looking for long-term happiness. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. Please, I see a lot of illusion and delusion. You need to keep a check on your emotions. Don't let them get the better of you. Wait and watch. Don't overgive in a love situation. Try and remain a little balanced and reflective. Follow your intuition. Stay stable, and good will come to you. Okay? And let's see what the oracles have. What guidance, what message the oracles have. I had thought I'd only pull one card each, but somehow the cards are coming back, with wanting to give more messages. So hence I pulled 3 cards for pile 1 and probably will end up doing the same for pile 2. This is something I've discovered during the course of my readings. We ask questions of the tarot, but very often, and this has happened repeatedly, mind you, the tarot will touch upon something in your life that you may not even be aware of. They will answer your questions eventually, but they will touch upon something which will be, oh my God, I didn't even know there was this aspect or this thing that was bothering me, or that is a problem. Because as humans, we often tend to suppress the very things that cause us pain. So let's see, what do the oracle cards have in store for pile 2, right? Those of you who chose the yellow stumble, my God, one card flew out, mending. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify this a bit more and see what the cards have for pile 2. Okay, again, it makes so much sense to me, and I will just explain it to you in a moment. You have a loyal heart. That was the next card that came out. And no peace like home. Okay, message completely resonates with what the tarot had said. Here, I feel mending has to do with more with mending your own heart. You're a very loyal person, but maybe you have been investing your love and affections in the wrong place. And therefore, you feel a lack of peace at home. I want to clarify this further. I just had a gut feeling this pile is going to ask for more cards. A change in the wind. Very clear. Certain changes need to be made for your peace of mind. For a more in-depth, detailed, private session, you can reach out to me alongside reading the cards, depending upon what the cards show up and the feedback I'm getting from you with regard to your readings. I also conduct healing sessions. We do energy healing, to remove any stagnant, stuck energies that you may be carrying that are causing blockages in your future. So you can reach me. My number is always given at the bottom of my post or message or in the description. In case I'm not able to take your call, Sangeeta will set up an appointment. Often I get stuck with healing sessions or doing tarot readings, so in that case, please WhatsApp me. I will get to your message later and set up an appointment for you. So everybody, take care. Enjoy your day. Preferably avoid going out. I believe the Surya Grahan is between 2:20 and 4:15 or 4:20. And look after yourselves. Stay safe, stay stable, and stay happy. Take care until I see you again in the next reading.